What's up, everyone? It's Rob Fuzz here. It is Tuesday night. It is a surprise live stream. I told you last week I was going to go live just sporadically this week. Hope everyone's doing good. Welcome to the stream. Happy Tuesday, everyone. I'm having some audio problems here, as always. Not as always, but there we go. Rob Fuzz is live. Yeah, there it is. I got 2 notices. That's nice. Welcome, guys. Hope everyone's good. Welcome to the stream. It is Tuesday night. Again, it's a little surprise live stream. I said last week I was going to go live a little bit here and there. So cheers, everyone. What's going on with my favorite mug? I love it. It is my Galaxy's Edge mug. What's going on, everyone? Woo! Tiring day. What's up? Here we go. Stacy's here. Steve's here. Samantha's here. How's it going, buddy? Steve, your Return of the Jedi was awesome today. Mouse talked to their monthly Star Wars. Return of the Jedi, I was jealous. I wanted to be on the stream. I was on the Star Wars one. It was a lot of fun, but it was good. I was at the mall. I got to see some of it. Mike Wheeler, what's going on? Mike Wheeler's saying, hello to all. Welcome to this. Mike's the man. Hello to all. Welcome to this nice, warm, fuzzy place. And welcome hit that like button on your way in. Disney life for me. What's going on? Noah, my man. What's going on? Grace, how's it going? He's in the house. What's going on? Steve's here. Samantha's here. It's a good, nice little group here. What's going on, everyone? How you doing? I went to the mall today. I don't know if you saw my Twitter threw up my pictures from the mall. Donna Jaworski in the house. How's it going, Donna? I miss you, Donna. Hope you're doing good. Donna, I got Donna and Samantha here. It's always a pleasure, guys. So I got the World Series on. I was watching the game. Who's up? Nationals are up. It is the top of the 5th. Washington 2, Houston 2, man on first and second. 1 out. The Nationals got a rally going. So you know what? I said, I was watching the game. I get bored easy. Tracy, how's it going? Welcome to the stream. Uh-oh. Hit the right field. Oh, the Nationals score is now 3-2 Nationals. Sorry, guys. Got my Surface shirt on. My Microsoft fish. I don't know if you guys knew or know. I used to work for Microsoft. Today they announced there's some new hardware. Hey Meg, what's going on? Long time no see. As you said the same thing, Jinx. That's funny. But yeah, I used to work for Microsoft. I had a lot of fun with them. I don't know if you guys knew back in the days. This is probably 12 years ago, 10 years ago. I used to work for Microsoft Service. It used to be a big table. It used to be different technology. I guess it was 12 years ago because I think the iPad's been around 10 years. And Microsoft Surface, it was a passion. This is one of Bill Gates's one of his last passion projects he did. It was cool. I don't know. I posted the Marber Shop. Thank you, Stacey. I appreciate it. He had a passion that it was like, I don't know if you guys ever saw like Miss Pac-Man, like that. Let me. Ooh, there we go. I love that buds. I was watching the replay. If you guys remember those Miss Pac-Man sit-down machines, like that's what the size it was. I think it was definitely a little bigger. Screen was definitely bigger, and they had like 5 cameras shooting up into the screen, and it kind of like it was based on your hand. The technology was different because don't forget, iPads weren't that big then. Tablets were just starting out. And I don't even know if tablets were out and everything. But anyway, this thing weighed 300 pounds. It was huge. I had 2 of them in my garage. It was cool because Microsoft is on the West Coast. As you know, they're in Seattle. And it was cool because I was like the East Coast representative. So I would show off the Surface at like trade shows. And they were at the Hard Rock Hotel. They were the Hard Rock cafes, and they were at Sheraton hotels and everything. So it was cool. A lot of places. It was starting to catch on and everything. And then I'll tell you what, the iPad came along, and it kind of squashed a bug on Microsoft Service. So it was not very exciting. Hey Pam, what's going on? Welcome to the stream. Keystone 76, welcome to the stream. Miss Pac-Man was the game. I agree, Real Geeks. I always wanted one of those sit down Miss Pac-Mans. I never got it though. You know, that's the funny thing too. I always wanted like a Dig Dug too. I got the Dig Dug here. I always put this guy on for the stream. I forgot to show this off the other day. I forgot. This is the Mandalorian Funko Pop. On a whim I saw an email. It was from the New York Comic Con, and I got him for $15. It was awesome. I think he's really rare. but I got him. He's back there. If you guys are wondering. I just saw that sidetrack. But anyway, so the Microsoft Surface was cool. I still have some. It's so funny in the garage. I still have some bumps in the wall from the cases and everything. They were monsters. Trucks would come and get them and then deliver them to my gigs and everything. So I didn't really have to carry them around, but they were so cool. I had 2 of them. At one point, I was learning. I had it in my living room. They were just so cool. I look it up. Microsoft Surface, like the older versions. Anyway, my kid is in the Scouts. He is in the Cub Scouts, and the Microsoft store invited us. There was a party today. It was like a little carnival party. So I was at the mall today. Microsoft invited us because the new Surfaces came out today. Come on, when am I going to wear my Microsoft Surface shirt? Only at a Microsoft event. It's been a while, but they're so cool. They're the manager. I guess I wore it over the summer. I kind of forgot. So the manager wasn't impressed with my shirt. So Dig Dug, you say Dig Dug back in the day. It still is. Yeah, I love Dig Dug. It's so awesome. I'm a sucker for Dig Dug, Danny. I got it on every single platform ever. Like I got it on the Xbox. I got it on. I just bought it on the Xbox. I just got Xbox. I got it on the PlayStations. I got it on my computers. I bought the damn game so many different times. So crazy. Anyone wants to come on too, by the way, if you want to pop on, hit me up on Twitter. Send me a message. I'll give you the link. If anyone wants to come on, I'm just hanging out. Just a little last minute fun stream and everything. I don't know if you guys saw too. The Rise of Skywalker trailer hit. It is unbelievable. I can't wait. You know, it was funny. I watch a bunch of different YouTubers and everything, and I watch John Campea too. He's got a great movie podcast he does every day at 12. So he was even saying, you know, he was wow, Juan Soto doubles in the top of the 5th to score. National extend the lead over the Astros 5-2. Astros were on fire, and Nationals are putting them at 2 tough teams. I'm excited about this. So I'm going to give updates. I'm watching this thing. I have the update just came on my phone here too. So I am a multi man here. What's up, David? Of Brandy and Dave. What's going on? Every time we say our names and everything, we're very formal. He calls me Robert. I call him David. So too much fun. You guys had a good recap of the Rise of Skywalker the other day too. It was good. I was enjoying that. Definitely check out This and That tomorrow, 9 o'clock. Whose channel is it on, guys? I see Steve. I see Dave here. Hopefully Shep and Patrick will be in here too, which is great. So hey Ruth, what's going on? Welcome to the stream. I'm trying to think who I'm thinking it was on Shep's channel, I think last week. Or Dave's channel. I think it was on Dave's channel. I don't know. But definitely posted below. This and That tomorrow. At 9 o'clock. I won't be on Zip's channel tomorrow. Awesome. Okay, Dave. Definitely check on Zippity Doodad. This and That's on tomorrow. So check those guys out. I will not be streaming tomorrow night. Maybe earlier. Won't be streaming later. They go long. So let's go Capitals. Let's go Capitals, also known as Walgreens. Okay, Noah. That's awesome. Yeah, I guess so. It's unzips. Hey Penny, welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing good. This and That. Can't wait. That's cool, Tracy. Very cool. So yeah, if anyone wants to come on, send me a message. I am on Streamlabs, as you can see by the little duck up there, so I can bring people on and everything. So yeah, but come on, the Rise of Skywalker, as John Campea was saying, he was disappointed. It was just kind of like I feel this way about a lot of the Star Wars trailers. I'm a Star Wars fan. Rachel, what's going on? Rachel, Rob's biggest fan. Steve, I just kind of I just fell in the trap. I just said Rachel, but I love Steve whenever he says names of the people in the chat. Steve will read that name in its entirety. So Steve, I appreciate it. Thank you so much. So Rachel, Rob's biggest fan. Welcome to the stream. Subscribe to This and That. There's the channel, Donna. It'll tell you guys when This and That's on. 5-2 Washington. That's crazy. Crazy game. I'm all over the place. Hey Jack, what's going on? Welcome to the stream. But yeah, John Campea was saying, you know, they don't show Luke Skywalker. They don't show the Emperor. You know, like I agree. Doing to see those guys. It doesn't really say anything. It's kind of like an art piece. The Emperor, you know, the actor's name's in the poster, so you know he's in the poster. I don't know if you guys saw the poster. It was very cool. If you look down below, the ultimate tribute to Carrie Fisher, who was her birthday the other day. Happy birthday, Carrie Fisher. I was in a Lego store today. My little tribute to Princess Leia. I love Legos, if you guys know. Steve, go check out my Instagram page. I was thinking about you. I don't know if you're still here, Steve. I was thinking of you all night, Steve. There's some cool Steve, I was thinking of you a couple times, pal. It was funny. Check out some of the Lego. I don't know if you saw these or not, Steve. Of course, I saw the Disney stuff. It was pretty cool. But the first trailer won't release the second trailer. This is the final trailer, Grace. This is the third one. I think this was the third one. There was a really quick sneak preview. I think during the summer was another one, and that was the third and final preview. There it goes. Steve said, "Did someone say Legos?" Yeah, Steve, go check out. I posted some Legos from the store. They have the Rise of Skywalker Lego. They're officially out. I don't know. Spoiler alert. There's some ships on there. There's some Ray's on there on like a barge. I don't know what the heck that is, but they have like this. Steve, there's this huge ship. It's got to be like, I don't know, 2.5, 3 feet big. This ship, it's unbelievable. I thought of you. I forget what it is. I put him on Instagram. Go check out my Rob Fuzz at Instagram. Go check out. Let's pull it here. Hold on a sec. Let's go see if I can pull it up on my Instagram page. I was just cracking up. There's a lot of cool stuff there. Of course, the train and the train station from Disneyland is there. But yeah, here's my little tribute to Carrie Fisher. I got her the little figures there. As you guys know, I have a little Boba Fett figure. I'm gonna get him next. I think Chewbacca. There is the big Millennium Falcon. They actually have a smaller Millennium Falcon too, Steve. I don't know if you saw that or not. Here, I guess it's a spoiler. I don't know, but here's Ray on a barge. That is kind of cool. I don't know if that is you can see it on Instagram. I don't know why. Maybe it's not blocking the spoiler alert here. There we go. There she is in a barge. I don't know. Is it like Return of the Jedi? Here's another ship. That's cool. And it does say there is a Skywalker. That doesn't much of a. This is Stormtroopers. That's not much of a. I don't know if they some of these ships are just common Star Wars ships. But yeah, check those out. Yes, DC says new from the Rise of Skywalker. These ships there. That's cool, Steve. Look at that one. That was a cool one. But here is the look how huge that sucker is. I don't even know what the heck that is. I forget what it was called. But that looks huge. It is as big as it looks. It is humongous. I should have taken a picture of this side. Oh, here's another. Like it looks like it's so funny. It kind of reminds me of Return of the Jedi. So I don't know what that is. Is that a spoiler? I guess so. I don't know. He looks pretty cool, though, that little Lego character. So he's cool. So, hey, Captain Akron, what's going on? So, yeah, that was in a Lego store. I was surprised to see some of those, but the Emperor's ship or anything. There we go. Stacy's posting. Rob knows arcade games, retro arcade yesterday. That is awesome. I just did a Dave and Buster here too. So much. You're awesome. And please subscribe to 360 Multimedia. That's my company, Multimedia. I did post a video if you guys didn't see. I didn't post, dude. Oh, they had a destroyer about 4 feet long. Yeah, okay, I guess that was. Yeah, they had a destroyer at Lego store that was about 4 feet long. That's the one I saw, Steve. That's the one I just showed. The destroyer looks incredible. I don't know, Steve. There was no price on it. Whenever there's not a price on a Lego, you know it's very expensive. Steve, did you know what the price is on that 4-foot destroyer? The thing looks incredible. Yeah, I was thinking of you, Steve. I was just laughing. I don't know why. Hey, Molly, what's going on? Jack's here. Captain Akron's here. Keystone's here. Of course, Rock and Robin. Welcome to the stream. Hope everyone's good. Got a great crowd here. If anyone wants to come on, let me know. If you want to pop on, just to say hi, whatever. So don't forget, please smash that like button. Don't forget to check out my partner channel. StevesWorld's here. He's one of my partner channels. He is awesome. Let me list all my guys here. I always think I'm going to forget someone. Adams Land and Ebony, Alpha Traveler 1, Kenny, Bob and Ashley, Disney Dan, Frankie. Frankie's birthday's today. Go check out Frankie's channel. Happy birthday, Frankie. And of course, Road Trip Dave. Go check him out. My partner in crime, Frankie Friday. He is awesome. Of course, all my power channels are listed below. So I know they could not. I know I asked and they cannot answer yet. They don't even have a price on this sucker. Wow. I wonder if you would guess, Steve. You know Legos. I think the Millennium Falcon. $600-700, right? If you would guess, Steve, what would you guess this is? $800 that destroyer? There he is, Zippity Doodad. Definitely check out Dissinet tomorrow on Zippity Doodad channel. He's like monetized. Congratulations, Patrick. I gave him a super chat the other day. I owe you one, buddy. He is awesome. Right in the book. You're awesome, Patrick. That should be your tagline. Right in the book. I love that. Tracy G. Alex, welcome. Yeah, happy birthday, Frankie. Everyone's saying happy birthday to Frankie. He is awesome. Yeah, we kind of celebrated the other day. We will celebrate it. We're going to celebrate his birthday next time he's on. So, Steve, what do you think? I don't know. What do you guys think? How much do you think that how much do you think this Steve's saying 4 feet. It probably isn't 4. Oh, this is the other Millennium Falcon. I did that. This is a smaller one. This is the one from The Rise of Skywalker. This is not the full-size one. I didn't even take a picture of the full-size one because I got a picture of that last time. Oh, this is cool, too. They have this Yoda. I don't think he's new. Is he new, Steve? He looks really freaky, but he is lumped in with the Rise of Skywalker stuff. But, yeah, I went to the Microsoft store. We had fun. It was a lot of fun. So I went to Chick-fil-A. I don't go to Chick-fil-A that much. Okay, here we go. This is Steve's prediction. Okay, the Millennium Falcon is $800. I assume this will be $1,000. It's crazy. Oh, 5-2 Washington. I guess they got out of it, and someone was advancing the first. Yeah, I'm gonna guess it's $1,000, Steve. So I took lots of pictures of the big one. And me too. Every time I go there, I took pictures. Happy birthday, Frankie. That is right. Happy birthday, Danny. That is true. You're the man, Danny. Happy birthday. You're going to be streaming tomorrow as well. Don't forget to check out Two Real Geeks. You can dual stream both of those streams tomorrow night. So you and Chet must have a great night watching the Pats. Yeah. Wow, that was rough, Tracy. I am not a Jets fan. I took a lot of pictures. That's right, Steve, you were saying. I hit that again. Yoda with glasses. Yeah, he looked like he had glasses. Isn't that weird, Rockin' Robin? I think he's just his bug eyes. So Jack's saying happy birthday. Yeah, happy birthday, Danny. Danny just did a premiere. If you didn't see his premiere, go check it out. I was planning on going live about 9:30. I was kind of waiting until Danny's premiere was done. So I hope I didn't overstep you there, Danny. Then I thought you were streaming live tonight, so I was kind of hanging out. So waiting to see what's going on. So I'm just seeing Stacy posted my video. Thank you so much, Stacy. I appreciate it. Too much for me. Yeah, me too, Keystone. Yeah, I spent a lot. Back in the days, I had a huge Lego town. I think I told Steve this a bunch of times. I had a huge village. I collected like the town, like the police officers, the police station, the fire station, stuff like that. I had a train. Like I actually had like the Disneyland train. I had that train, but it wasn't a Disneyland train. It was just a regular train. It was pretty cool. I was kind of bragging in the Lego store. They weren't impressed. So like, yeah, this one you could control with your iPhone. I'm like, yeah, I guess I don't have that one. So, but the Microsoft services, they looked impressive. I'm back on this again. So yeah, they're so nice to my son, the scouts and everything. They actually have something this week where they actually had a gaming camp with what they play. They played Rocket League. They had a lot of fun over the summer, and they do a lot of programming and a lot of educational stuff. The Microsoft store is just really good to the scouts and really good to Avery. What's going on, brother? How you doing? Definitely check out my man Avery. He is the king of YouTube. He is awesome. Definitely check out my friend Avery. But yeah, it just was so cool. They invited us to come to the party and everything. They had face painting. They did caricatures. It was kind of cool that there was an artist from Manhattan. I was talking to him. He was really talented. And I said, hey, do you normally draw on the microservice? He's like, no, but I learned it for the gig. So here is him on the pad. He drew my son. I think it's kind of cool. He drew him playing Minecraft. You got your pick. He had a book of different stuff. And he's really quick too. This guy is unbelievable. He's quick. Always here's a picture of, I forget the gentleman's name. John's, maybe his name was Steve. I don't know. But here he is drawing my son on an iPad. They actually projected on the screen, but the first iPad it overheated. So maybe that wasn't I think it was low on batteries. They gave him a bad iPad. See, wow. They gave him a bad Microsoft Surface. So they switched to Microsoft Surface. But I guess he learned it to do this gig. He lives in Manhattan and everything. So maybe I will hire him for one of my events. That's my son, John. He did a great job. A lot of fun. I think I said, I went to Chick-fil-A. I don't go to Chick-fil-A much. Hey, Steve, tell me about if you're still here. And there's the waffle fries from Chick-fil-A. They were awesome. I don't really get to go to. There's one in the mall right near me, and there's no drive-up ones near me. It's in the mall. I got to go in the mall. So I've only been there like 3 times, but I love Chick-fil-A. It's great. I got the grilled chicken sandwich. Oh, cool. Danny used to work at the Lego Land Discovery Center in Yonkers. Yeah. I did my own Power Rangers when I was little. Legos didn't look like the show, but yeah, that's cool. Power Rangers too. Oh yeah, I was just gonna say what was I don't remember what his name is. Grace was asking me. Maybe maybe it looks familiar or something. I don't know. What am I telling you about? What was I gonna ask you, Steve? I forget. What was I gonna ask Steve? I forget. I was gonna say something. Oh, I know what I was gonna ask you, Steve. You posted a picture of the McRib the other day. Did you have a McRib? Was that just, did you think about a McRib and Googled it or something? I guess you don't do that. But what's the deal with the McRib, Steve? Is it back? Is because I love the McRib, and I think I might even maybe in Steve's stream or I mentioned in a comment or something. When they first introduced the McRib, they used to have like there was a guy standing there at the front door at lunchtime, and he would have samples of the McRib, and they were like these little bite-sized samples, a little piece of bread, a little flake, and they were really crispy and everything. It's McRib season. Okay, Steve, interesting. I guess they're. I looked on like the delivery service. I could not find the McRib the other day, but I gotta go have a McRib. Man, they smothered that thing with barbecue sauce. It was crazy. I had one today again, Steve. That is awesome. The McRib is back. The McRib's great, but I was saying like it was so funny because I mentioned I think it was on your stream, Steve. Like they had these little bite-sized ones, and like they're great, but like the big patty, it wasn't as crispy like. But the little ones were so crispy. I love the samples. So, also, hey Vincent, what's going on? Vinny G, what's up, brother? He's here, my man. Vinny's awesome. If you guys don't follow Vinny on Twitter, he's a big Twitter guy. Twitter. Vinny G is one of my best Twitter followers. I became friends with Vinny. He's great. So thank you so much, Vinny. I think that might have been his first comment. So I asked for extra sauce. That's awesome, Steve. You're so funny. That is so funny. I had 6 McRibs in the past 2 weeks. I love McRibs. I'm a little piggy on that. Mike, that is awesome. I didn't know that of you. That is so much. That is so funny. So I can neither confirm or deny I've ever had a McRib. Stacy, that is awesome. Yeah, I had a Chick-fil-A. I was trying to be more nutritious. I don't understand the love of McRibs. Pam, they are not gross. To be honest with you, I haven't had a McRib. I don't know. Maybe I don't know. 6, 7, 8. I haven't had McRib forever. Steve? What is the season? What is the McRib season? Is it in the fall? Is it like why isn't it a summer thing? Is it a Christmas thing? Is it gone in here for a week, a month, a year? Like Steve, I'm fascinated with the McRib. I really am. Captain Ackman's never had ones. It's all about the pickles on the McRib. I don't like pickles on anything. Pepper Tree Villa, what's going on, brother? Hope you guys are good. They're awesome. Definitely check out Pepper Tree Villa. They're so much fun. It is Christmas over at Pepper Tree Villa. It's okay, so it's fall to winter. I don't think it's in every McDonald's too. I think it's just a thing. Grace hasn't had McRib in years and years too. So yeah, I haven't had one either. I got to go get a McRib. New York really doesn't get them. I don't know why. Oh man, Danny, that stinks. Well, I'm going down to Florida. Maybe I could. I could get the cab driver to stop at a McDonald's. No idea why it isn't permanent. I get no pickles, no onions, extra sauce. That is funny, Steve. That is awesome. Steve is just passionate about things. And when he likes something, he likes it. Now, if you're able to get a McRib with sauteed onions with the pickles, that way better, in my opinion. Yeah. I love onions. Onions do not love me, especially raw onions. Forget it. Not happening. Stacy saying, did you guys get the McRib in your neck of the woods yet? Every time I see a commercial, I think of Doug. Of the McRib? Not sure what that is, but maybe the Pepper Tree Village should go do a pilgrimage to McDonald's. Maybe I'll do a pilgrimage on my YouTube channel. I will go do a pilgrimage, if I could say that right, to go find the McRib. It's McRib season according to Steve. So no McRib yet. Doug is salivating for one. They did. I had a Ben's Life marathon the other day. I was having fun. Pepper Tree Villa was laughing because I kept commenting. I'm halfway done. I got to finish the other half. I get caught up at work and everything. So I think I was saying too before, I was editing of speaking of work. Thank you for posting my 360 multimedia. Thanks for posting that, Stacey. That was awesome of you. It's boring stuff. Some real estate videos. I guess I don't know if I can or not. I'm going to ask, but I just did 2 videos for the John Bon Jovi Soul Foundation. We did a fair a couple weeks ago, and we just, speaking of food, speaking of fun stuff and everything. Hold on a sec. Pam says she got no pickle onion sauce, no rib. Add the chicken nuggets, honey mustard. That's not very good, Pam. Stacey took a picture of my McRib and sent it to Arnie and told him to Doug. I was thinking of him. That is so funny. I will send you at my next job. There's 2 for what? I will send you one. I have them next job. They are 2 for $5. I'm not sure what that is, Danny. I missed that one, I guess. And when fall's McRib season, holiday pies from McDonald's. Yeah, I sub to it. Oh, thank you so much, Tracy. I appreciate it. So I just did for the John Bon Jovi Soul Foundation. They did a fair a couple weeks ago, and they just did a chili eating contest. And the video is posted. I was talking about it in the other stream, and I was kind of laughing because I was watching the chili stream and everything. I was saying maybe it wasn't a good idea to check out all these different chilies and everything, because it was at the end of the day, all that chili was not too pleasing to my stomach. So pretty funny. So I don't know. It was crazy. Hold on a sec. I'm going to post a link here. If anyone wants to come in, PTV, if you want to come say hi, whatever. Anyone wants to come in, I'll post it in my mod chat, which I can't find. Oh, there it is. There it is. Let's see. I'll post a link in the mod chat. I'm going to post it there. Anyone want to come in? If you want to talk about fun stuff like McRib, come on in. I'll pop you on the stream. So season greetings, more sunshine, please. Jim, what's going on? I know it's tough for Jim. Jim, if you want to pop on too, Jim's always fun. What's going on? Definitely check out More Sunshine. Please hit a stream with the D&G Explorers today. It was a lot of fun. So go check that out too. Oh, I have a McDonald's next to my job and I get them all the time. What did you get all the time today? I think I missed that. Thank you, Kay, for posting the link. That's so nice. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, please subscribe to the channel. I appreciate it. So, but yeah, it's fun. Steve, I don't know. I think you should vlog the McRib. I don't know. Maybe I smell a new challenge too. The McRib challenge. I don't. I don't know. Is there McRibs in the UK? Maybe you and Dan would chow down on the McRib. I don't know. And the McRib sandwich. I don't know, guys. Maybe you could have a challenge. Who eat the McRib? I don't know. I think it'd be pretty cool. So, let me see if I can get the score up here. Is there a score for the World Series? I'm gonna pull up the MLB apps here. So what's going on? So, scores. It is 5-2. Bottom of the 6th. Bottom of the 6th. The Nationals is still winning. So I will challenge anyone to a McRib challenge. I smell something new here. Mark it in the books. There we go. I'm already in bed. That's all right, Jim. I'll get you on next time. So, oh, cool. Thank you, Jim. Jim's awesome. I was thinking about you, Jim. Thank you for sending me. Jim sent me a long time ago. And Jim, don't laugh at me. Don't get mad at me. But he sent me the Blu-ray of Tomorrowland. And I love that movie. I've never seen the ending. I still have like a half hour to go. After the stream, I might go up. I might go finish watching. We might go watch. I might go finish watching Tomorrowland. So I was thinking about you this week, Jim. Thank you so much. I'm not editing my Boo at the Zoo video. I would join you. It's cool. Yeah, we had Boo at the Zoo at the Bronx Zoo. Is that you're not talking about the Bronx Zoo though? Pam's saying a challenge not to eat them, but yeah, a McDonald's McRib cook-off. That'd be cool. 5-2 is the score. Thank you, DG Explorers. What's going on? There's my buddies. Steve, I will hold you that one for sure, Mike. I don't know. Steve, seriously, I'm like, I hate to do this to Steve, but I'm just curious. Like, Steve, how many of these? Steve, you should come on live. The link's in the chat there. Like, I need to discuss this. I smell a challenge here. I think you need to come on and we need to talk this out. So, Noah, what's going on, brother? How you doing, buddy? Yeah, I don't know. I think I was telling the story too before. We'll get back to the McRib challenge. I think Steve could eat at least. I think he could at least do. He's gonna laugh at me. I think no problem. 10, 15, 20. I don't know how many. What do you guys think? Put it in the chat there. How do you guys think? How many McRib sandwiches you think Steve of StevesWorld can eat in let's say 1 hour? 1 hour. McRibs, I'm guessing he could do. I'm going to say he can do 20. I'm going to put it out there. It's going to be an expensive challenge, but it's all right. What do you guys think? So, but by the way, I was saying on the poster, I don't think I finished telling this story. Marshmallow Man, what's going on? Marshmallow Man, I have your thing here. I will mail it soon. I have your address. I will mail you. I have a thing for Marshmallow Man. So they are in this little bag here, Marshmallow Man. I got to send this to you. I didn't forget about you. I'm just bad at stuff. What's up, buddy?
How you doing?
How's it going?
How's it
Good,
going?
man. How many McRibs do you think Steve can eat? What do you think? We're talking about in this conversation here. I'm saying 20. I don't know. Pam's saying 13. I don't know. What do you think, pal? How you doing, Arnie?
I'm doing pretty good. How are you?
Good. I'm good. You're good, buddy. No problem, Marshmallow Man. I didn't forget about you. So what's going on? You working on a tree? Are you live working on the tree?
I'm working on a tree. So just putting ornaments on.
So what tree is this?
This is one of the travel trees in the dining room. We put
awesome.
Any ornament that we get from around the world or around the country, any place we travel to, and what other people bring to us from when they travel. We put it on these trees. These trees are 6.5 feet tall. I have it propped up so it's nearly scraping the ceiling. We're going to be putting on these little poinsettias on top.
How tall is that ceiling?
It's a 9-foot ceiling.
9-foot ceiling. Look at that. We used to put our stuff on top of suitcases.
Yeah,
that was a good trick too. Totes? Oh yeah. I guess that's what you store them in too, right?
Yeah.
Noah's saying 15. I don't know.
So what are we counting there?
We're seeing how we're predicting how many McRibs Steve can eat in 1 hour. I don't know.
I'll say 19.
Vinny's saying 11. Okay, Arnie's saying 19. I can't tag my phone. Good to see you all, Marshmallow Man. I love that logo. That's awesome. You say 15. I'm gonna give him 20. I don't know. The guy's incredible. Like with the what's it called? Oh, Steve's coming on. He said, "Give me a sec." All right, we're gonna talk.
Cool.
To him. We're gonna ask him. We're gonna see what the deal is. We're gonna get Steve in here too. So.
Oh, that's awesome.
Marshmallow Man saying 26. He's laying it down for Steve. Donna's saying the pepper tree farce continues to grow. How many trees are done? What's the deal?
Right now we have 11 trees lit and fluffed. That's going to change
11 done.
Probably by Thursday, maybe Friday night.
Okay.
We'll have more done by then.
The king of all food challenges is here, ladies and gentlemen. Please welcome Steve from Steve's World. As he's drinking.
Mr. Steve, how's it going?
What's up, Barney?
So,
do we really want to go down this avenue again?
I think we do, Steve. I think we do. What's that? Good. What's this?
I've had 10 at one time before, just to let you know.
I think you could double that, Steve.
And how long did it take you to eat that?
They take a lot longer than drinking Beverly would, but I would say comfortably 25. I could push myself to do 30.
Okay, my bet's on 19 at least before you have to purge.
I've done 10 and it was pretty easy.
Oh, okay, that's cool.
Okay. I wonder if how John from Touring the Galaxy, if he likes McRibs. I don't know.
Pam said, "Steve, I'm going to be the voice of reason. You just lost weight. Don't do it."
I feel bad too. I don't know. I'm throwing the gauntlet out there. I don't know, Steve. Maybe you should do it.
I don't know how long would it take to eat 25 to 30. It depends. Are we doing it if we're doing it Joey Chestnut style, I wouldn't be able to put down 30 because it would get stuck way too fast. But I mean, if I was sitting there, I mean, it takes me like 3 minutes to eat one of those things. They're so good. Corey, what's up?
I've been wanting a McRib for so long. We don't get.
There he is. Hey, Doug.
I've probably had. I had 3 2-day or last Wednesday, so I know I probably had 15 of them so far this season since they came out. They're so good.
Hey, Doug, what's the matter? Like, you want the McRib and you guys don't have it in California? What's the deal?
Our area.
That's
Oh,
crazy.
man. I haven't seen a McRib in a long time though. Corey
No,
Needs World, welcome to the stream.
I've been wanting to. I hope it comes to the Northern California area. It's in Southern California and a few towns in Central, but I don't say.
You got to find yourself somebody that works at McDonald's and go buy a case of them. They'll sell it. If you find the right person, they'll sell them to you.
That is a great idea.
You stick them in the freezer and just pop them out, and you get the sauce. The sauce comes in a separate bag.
Yeah.
And you just pop them out and put them in the.
Wait. This like your mind explodes with Steve. Steve, you're telling me you could go to McDonald's and you could get a case of them from a McDonald's?
You got to get somebody that's is willing to sell you one.
Oh, okay.
You just can't go to McDonald's and buy them. You got to know somebody.
All right.
The McRib, Corey says, I know too much. The McRib, Corey, is like life. It is awesome. You should do a complete.
Oh, Steve,
review.
you're my spirit animal. I can't believe you have a passion for them like I do.
McRibs? Oh,
Yeah, just haven't
It's
had one.
it's the best fast food sandwich they've ever invented.
I don't think the last time I think I had one longer than 20 years.
Wow, I had one today.
Well, hold on a second. Grace is putting it. Grace is putting in the gauntlet. My aunt's imagining. Yes, you can get a case of McRibs.
See?
We got a source already.
Plus years. Because it just never comes up, and then it's so I want to say seasonal. So
It is.
if you buy one, go online or we can FaceTime so I can watch you eat it so I can lust after.
All right. You know, I might get one for Ben's on with me next Monday. I might get one and eat it while Ben's with me. So
I hope it comes. I'm like, I really do. I don't know why we here in the Northern California.
It's crazy you wouldn't have it. I don't understand.
There is a website, and I think it's sanctioned by McDonald's that it's called the McRib Locator, where you type in your area and it'll tell you where it's located at, or where there's spot. And there's an app too. If you go type in McRib app, there is one. So someone did one, and I downloaded it. I keep on typing it, and like winning the lottery.
Look at this information we get from my chat. Look at this. Corey says Stephanie's uncle runs to McDonald's. I know for a fact you can get a case. We've had one. He's had a case of the McRib.
Do you know how they actually came up with the McRib? It was actually developed as a process for the Army to help reduce cost to be able to sell them, to get them overseas for troops.
Yeah, by the way, Corey, hook us up. It's put together by meat glue. I mean, it's totally edible. I mean, you use that to make sausage and everything. There's nothing wrong with it. And the sauce is absolutely incredible. And then it has many of the pickles, which is really good. And I remember when it first came out, I want to say in the mid 80s, when this thing was created, it was all the rage. Then it went away for like ever. And then just it kind of like came back, I think, in the mid to late 90s. And then it just pops out throughout the years and throughout the different area. They can't keep it normal because it's actually a very expensive sandwich to make. And they have to have a supply of pork to make it too.
The key is in the sauce. So you can buy that McRib patty. The patty itself, when it's boneless, they shape it to look like it's got bones in it, but it's just all meat.
Oh yeah,
you can buy those. You can buy them in the frozen section of your store. It's the sauce that makes the difference.
It's a special mold they have, and they even put the grill lines on it. That's all fake.
Yep.
I love you guys. Yeah, so funny. So wait, time out. Hold on, Doug. Save that thought. So the barbecue sauce you get for like the chicken selects and the chicken nuggets, it's not the same as the McRib. It's different.
It's a different sauce.
Oh,
it's a totally different sauce.
What was your thought, Doug? I'm sorry.
And Corey just posted a link to what it actually looks like.
It came out in 1981. That is correct. Okay, I thought it was in the mid 80s. But yeah, I think it was the early 90s, or the early 80s. And we got it the first time it ever came out. I remember it.
It's crazy.
Oh,
here's what the box looks like. He posted the link in my chat.
Yep.
I gotta pull this. You saw the link there, Steve?
Oh, I already know what it looked like. So, I've actually gotten a case before. That's how I knew you could get them. And if you want to,
That's not real. Did you click that link? That's not real, is it?
What?
I did not click. I did
Click
not.
the link. I'm not going to say what it says on the stream, but click the link.
I don't know if I should.
Loose pork. I'm going to say what it says.
Let me look. Hang on. Oh wait. No, that is not what it looks like.
That can't be true, Corey. Come on, Rob. That is crazy. That is too funny. I don't ruin it for Steve.
Oh, he can't ruin it for me.
Don't look
You
at
can
that.
tell me it was made of horse, and I'm going to eat it because it's so good.
It just doesn't matter what you want to
Bro,
eat.
that's Shep
you
when
know?
you create. Yes, Shep. When did you create the McRib? Shep here.
Of course,
That's
Chef
so
Creed.
Here is oops.
So Corey came in a little late. Corey, I was gonna hold on.
That's the pouch. They come in boxes like that.
Oh,
It's
okay.
the sauce pouch. It's a big, huge bag.
Very nice.
So
Oh, that's
All right.
awesome. Well, I just can't wait. Hopefully.
Yeah.
I mean, I
Hope,
can't
hope
wait.
springs eternal around here.
Yeah. You know, everybody around here.
So Mike was saying before, do they sell them in the Disney World McDonald's? Do we know this,
I don't
Steve?
know. I have no idea.
I smell a new challenge for when you're going down there soon, aren't you?
No, I'm going in January, but I think it's over by then. I think they pull it by then. You can still get remnants of it. They won't pull them out. They will ship them till the date, and then when they're out, they're out.
Mm-hmm.
I love that you know so much about them.
It's very limited time.
I've eaten enough of them. Yeah, I've eaten enough of them. It's pretty crazy.
All right, where's I gotta find the McRib locator because tomorrow I'm going to the McRib. Locator. At Chick-fil-A today.
There is a McRib locator.
There it is, McRiblocator.com. There it is.
Yeah.
Most recent sightings. Garfield, New Jersey. That is not far from me. That is not far.
My mother was born in Garfield, New Jersey.
True fact. Search current location. Sure, McRib locator. I trust you on my computer and all my sensitive information. Why not? I love it. There's a McRib. It's eating a McRib. That's up. Unable to determine your location. That's not good. All right. So why not put my address in there? Sure.
Should be able to just put
State,
your zip code in there.
territory. It doesn't even have zip code. All right. So here we go.
I
This
don't
is
think
bad.
What?
This is bad. So the closest one is, 14 miles away in Brooklyn, New York. That's not
far.
horrible. That's not far. It's Brooklyn, so I don't know. So we'll check that out. Brooklyn's not bad.
That's what they look like before the sauce.
Ooh.
Yeah.
So trust me, they're good. They're good like that too, without the sauce.
And you ruined it for me, Steve. Like those aren't really ribs; those are like artificially altered ribs.
Real pork.
Okay.
It's just put together with meat glue.
Yeah.
It's just there's
Good to
nothing
know.
wrong with it.
They take all the meat from the ribs, they grind it up into a little grinder, and then they take it and press it into a mold, and that's how they get it.
Yep.
Ooh, there's a map. I'm pulling up the map here. Let's see.
You know, I'm gonna check mine. Arnie's gonna fart around.
Yeah, Arnie, get on it. Come on. Wow, there's a lot on this the map locator. There's a lot of checks. I love it. That's good. All right. Well, I guess it really isn't a challenge when Steve already had like 10 at one sitting. How long did it take you to eat 10, Steve? Roughly.
It was less than an hour.
Okay.
I mean,
it was just a goof, or you were hungry, or
no. Some of my buddies, we were just all sitting around. I just kept ordering.
okay.
I mean, 10 of them is $25. Just to let you know, this is an expensive.
Yeah, that's what I said. I'm like, it's not a very cheap challenge, as I was saying it. Oh man, I'm looking at Long Island. There is literally one mark on Long Island, so that is not good.
Hey,
And like
Corey, I don't know if you were in the beginning. Somebody challenged me to. I don't remember how it came about, but
it wasn't somebody. It was me, Steve.
Rob brought up the McRib challenge. So.
We're just gonna set up a Venmo account for you so you can afford to eat them.
If they would sell me the case, make it a lot easier.
We might have to sponsor it, Steve. I don't know. We might have to get a sponsorship for the challenge. I don't know. Yeah, so I have Corey in mind too. Corey, how many? Because Corey's had a case. So how many, Corey, have you eaten in one sitting? I'm just curious.
Well, Corey doesn't do stupid stuff to his body like that.
Oh, I got bad news. PTV. I'm looking at California. There is no. Oh,
Nope.
there's some in the LA area.
Yep.
Some in the LA area.
The LA area. Nothing for us.
That's about it. Nothing up north by you guys.
Disneyland to get there.
He said he was able to choke down one. Look, I think they're fantastic. They you don't even need water with them because of the sauce itself. You can just so much of it.
Hey, drink the sauce, huh?
You just drink the sauce.
So but Joey Chestnut with the hot dog guy, he dips the hot dogs in like water.
The bread's what gets you for sure. So
yeah.
The bread is it's really that's what will fill you up above anything else. So what? Why am I on camera?
Sorry. You want this? Look, Steve got a puzzle. There you go. I love it, Steve.
I like it where I'm on bottom better. So yeah. I'm doing a Yoda puzzle.
Nice, man.
It is a.
Yeah,
I bet. Wait, hold on. Let me put it up there. Go ahead. Let me see the Yoda puzzle.
I can try to hold it up again, but.
Oh, it looks cool. No, you can hold the box up. That was cool too.
This is a whole lot easier. It's a
nice
Yoda puzzle.
Oh, it's a Yoda.
That's very cool.
So it's
this is what fascinates me about Steve, like his whole process. Like, and I was wondering about this too. Look at the process, ladies. Bring the camera over again. Look at the process, how he does stuff too. Look at this. He lines the puzzle piece. You're unbelievable, Steve. Look at this.
They're all
this is what you want to see. This is the breaking news right here. Look at this. This is awesome.
All of them are going the same way. They're all separated by shape. And then I've got specific colors over here on these. And
can
then,
you do me a favor? Can you have time lapse on a camera?
Yes, I'm actually.
I'd love to see you do time lapse.
This I'm going to do that with this. I just picked this one up the other day, and awesome. I'm going to try to seclude myself this weekend to no interruptions and see how long it takes me to do it from start to finish.
I'd love to see that. I'm fascinated with the Steve process.
I'm going to do it on Saturday morning. Open it, time lapse the whole thing right over me, and go.
Yeah, PTV. You should be doing time lapses too on your trees. You got to do.
Yeah, actually, we've done it before with at least lighting the trees.
Nice.
All right.
Yeah, I'll be adding that this year sometime.
How many more trees you got to go, guys?
We're about halfway done, but of the big trees that we do, we have 4 big trees left, but the others have already been lit and fluffed. So we're pretty good. We're getting in pretty good shape here. It's just right now we're starting to get a little concerned about the time crunch. Mm-hmm. I mean, here it is middle of October, and I'm already worried that we're not going to get our trees done. Yeah. By the way, Steve, the way you line up those puzzle pieces, that is exactly how I do it too.
That's awesome.
When I was a kid, I would get real bored. My childhood was a little boring, and I would put puzzles together upside down based on the shape of them versus the picture side.
That's why he loves Steve. He wanted a challenge. He did them upside down. It's unbelievable. He's unbelievable. I challenged Steve to put it. Yeah, you did. Mike said he wanted you to do it blindfolded.
He did. I can't remember what it was. Not. I can't do one of these blindfolded by any means. I can't remember what he suggested, but he had a good idea for sure.
I love Donna says organized and laminated. Did you ever laminate a puzzle, Steve? You had to.
I glue them. I don't laminate them.
Just for giggles.
Laminator. I could do a small one in laminated. You know what? I just put together 2 Star Wars ones.
Good night, Donna. You're awesome.
Really small. They're they're about 13 or 14 inches wide. That would fit through my laminator. I might, oh man, that might be too thick. I'll try it. We'll see.
See, I smell a contest for StevesWorld. The prize is done puzzles by you and laminated. That's the two puzzles. That's the prize for the thing. I put it on my wall. I'd be proud. Like a small little one, I'd put on my wall.
I think I got small ones for sure. And I've got, like I said, I can do up to
Zip
11,
size.
I can do up to 11 by 17. So
Come on, how funny was Zip Patrick's puzzles? That was so funny.
oh, he's great.
I was cracking up.
Yeah, and Shep, you didn't see Shep's. Shep sent some that were even more. They were
Even more juvenile.
16 pieces or 12 pieces to them. He was doing the kitty ones where you put them. They had the frame outline.
The giant ones. That's funny. Mike says he's putting together a 63 piece all together right now, and one side border. That's awesome, Mike. Awesome, Mike. That's so cool. Donna's in the bag. Good night, Donna. We love you, Donna. Good night. Good seeing you. Yeah, I just wanted to go on and say hi and everything. So, how was the Return of the Jedi stream? How long did it go? I predicted a 4-hour stream today because I know who was it. Someone's favorite? Was it one of the guys' favorites? I think it was Walt's favorite.
It was. Corey says we need to buy the same puzzle and then do a stream where we race to see who gets it done first. Deal, Corey. 100% deal. That would be awesome. It was actually, I think it was Dan's. It was Walt's second favorite, Dan's third favorite, my fifth. So wasn't anybody's total favorite. Walt's favorite was Empire, and I believe Dan's favorite was Empire as well. But then Dan had another one in there. I can't remember whichever one. Oh, A New Hope was in there for number 2 for Dan.
You rated fifth? Wow. Okay.
I rated. Well, see, the last 2 are my favorite. I know people. It's not popular. I like all of them. So there's not even a bad Star Wars film for me. Even the offshoots, even the 2 Ewok movies, I own them all. And there's not a bad one, but I do rank them in order what I think is the best. And the Last Jedi for me is the best, followed by a new what's the last one? Force Awakens. Rogue One is third for me, and then Return of the Sith is fourth. Then Return of the Jedi. Return of the Jedi.
Okay. For me, Empire Strikes Back is number 1.
See, everybody that I've been talking to recently says Empire Strikes Back is number 1. That's 6 for me.
Well, I think for me, the reason why is because it really does establish some really good character development. You really understand who the characters are in that second film. The storyline just really tears you apart. You find out about Luke Skywalker and the fact that his father is Darth Vader. I mean, wow.
Mm-hmm.
That's incredible.
Great moment. I love those 3. I was saying Star Wars was my favorite on the Star Wars stream. I think, I don't know. It's tough as I watch them. I'm going to watch the last 2 this weekend, so I'm all pumped. What are you laughing at, Steve?
Corey said he challenged me that puzzle challenge. The winner gets McRib. Robin says, okay, Corey, but the loser has to wear the ballerina outfit.
No. The prize is a case of McRibs. Come on, Corey. Come on, Corey.
But Rocket Robin says the loser has to wear the ballerina costume with a wig. So
nice. But
hold on a second. The makeup, Steve.
Wait, hold on. I gotta make a note here. Get StevesWorld these McRibs for Christmas. Okay, no problem. That's a gift that keeps giving right there. So I gotta work with that one. So okay, so Steve, there's so much I don't know about you. It's you're a partner channel. I love you're my partner channel, but like, what else has you binge eat like this? Out of curiosity, have you ever done a hot dog challenge like Coney Island?
The hot dogs have to be black on the grill before I'll eat them. I can't stand them.
Yikes. Okay.
I don't. These aren't really challenges. This is just something I've done. My buddies were sitting around. We did kind of challenge each other to see who could eat the most, but I just enjoy them that much. And I really haven't had. I mean, I can put down some food in a sitting. So, I mean, it's same thing with the Beverly. Whatever. How many ever make ribs stack up to equal a gallon can fit for sure inside me. So we'll have to. I'm not sure how many that is, but I would assume that you can get probably 4 on a row.
Steve, if I would ask anyone what that stat would be, it would be you. Yeah, you would know that.
I can figure it out. I just don't want to.
Steve would be like, "Well, listen, the volume of the thing and this and that." I was thinking, Steve, I think you do a lot. That's kind of scary. Like I was at the Lego Stars thinking about you. I was watching a stream about 2020 movies coming out, and they're actually making a Fantasy Island movie. I don't know if you saw that or not.
I did not.
There's going to be a Fantasy Island February 14th, 2020. There's a Fantasy
Wait a
Island
minute.
movie coming out. But
Let me look that up real quick. I might actually have. Hang on one second. I think I
Just
saw it on a
funny.
preview. I think I saw it on a preview to one of the movies I was. I bought a movie pass, so I go
All
to
right,
the
you're
movies
the
all
king
the
of
time.
movies now.
I go to the movies all the time, and there's been some really incredible ones. Especially the Maleficent one has a really good trailer that I had no idea was coming out. It's called Doolittle with with Robert Downey Jr. The music.
You know
in
what
the trailer-
baffles me about that? Yeah, it looked really cool. You know what baffles me about that movie though? Like,
What's
I don't know
that?
if you know, like, if a movie's not great, and Arnie, you probably could contest this. When do they release a movie that's not great? In January. Really?
January.
Why would they put that movie in January? Is it not good? I wonder.
January and late August.
Yeah.
I don't know. I've never even heard of it. I mean, I know it. I've heard of Dr. Dolittle. I've never heard of this movie though. It looks really good. I immediately texted the guys and said, "Go check out this trailer." It plays a really good rendition of what was the song?
What a wonderful world.
So it play a really, really incredible rendition of that song as it's playing. It fit the atmosphere of what I was watching. It looked really good.
Yeah, that's cool.
Cool.
So you saw Maleficent. Arnie, did you see Maleficent?
No, but Ben did.
No. And what did you guys think? Was it good?
He said it was very good, actually. He said the story was strong. But he didn't tell me much more than that because he knows that I want to see it. So he knows I don't like spoilers.
Stories. Steve, do you like shrimp by chance?
I hate seafood with a passion. I've tried it all. It makes me sick.
I remember that now that you said that, but Case was saying Red Lobster $50.99. Oh, you can eat shrimp. That's funny, Kay. That's so funny.
Yeah, no, I can't do shrimp at all.
Here's a question for.
Here's what I am thinking about doing though, and I've been researching it, which Corey kind of turned me on to it. We have it's a Brazilian steakhouse, and but they have the Fogo de Chao up around. It's everywhere, but a better one, according to Corey, is Texas de Brazil. But there's none around me. But you can get fillets. Oh, you can eat fillets, and that's a challenge I really want to take.
What's
That's
that about?
cool.
There you go.
Awesome. I want to see your ornament. I want to see what your ornament was there.
Okay. It's from
That's
Newsies,
cool.
Yeah,
That's cool. That's awesome.
the Broadway show.
Very cool.
have you guys seen Hangout?
I did go to Brazilian. I just went to a Brazilian steakhouse when I was in Brazil.
Oh.
You know, and they were saying that whatever that chain, the original one was in São Paulo, and like that's supposed to be the best one in the world.
The
So.
Fogo de Chao.
But we didn't go to that. We went to another one. Yeah.
So yeah, it looks.
I've been to that in Rio when I went 2 years ago. I went to that.
It looks really good. And when Corey mentioned Texas de Brazil, I looked it up, and it looks just as good, if not better.
Yeah, it's dangerous. They bring over. It's so funny. They always bring you like the best steaks like towards the end when you're full and everything. They have a big salad bar. They want you to fill up on the salad bar too.
Yeah, Chris, I saw that Chicago has one. I think maybe it's Cleveland, Ohio, or I think it was like 4 or 5 hours. Is a close one to me. I think Lexington, Kentucky had one, and somewhere way off in Ohio had one as well.
There's got to be one in Orlando.
Oh,
Texas
there
de Brazil?
No, whatever. Brazilian. There's no other Brazilian steakhouse or anything.
There's other ones, but I want to try Texas de Brazil. That's the one Corey recommends. And when you look at the menu, you pull it up and it's just skewers of meat laying across there, and it tells you all the different kinds of meats you can have. It's incredible.
Okay, that sounds amazing.
It's too funny. There's 2 new challenges now: Steve's Rib Challenge and a StevesWorld Corey Meets World Puzzle Challenge.
Yeah, I like that.
What a productive stream we had tonight.
No bellies will be hurt. No bellies will be hurt in the making of that stream. I like that one.
Good night, Leanne. Good seeing you. Thank you for coming. What Leanne said, got a call tonight. Was up late last night watching a meteor shower. That's cool. I didn't know it was a meteor shower. Have a great
Haley's
time.
Cool. It's from Orion's belt, or the constellation Orion. It only comes around once every 76 years or something like that. I don't know how often it is.
Hey, well, I was just saying we're just talking about your streamer.
Stacy said world versus world.
Ding, 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 ding.
Never
In this corner. It's too funny. Wait, hold on a sec. Pepper Treeville is on the move. Oh, okay.
Yep.
Oh,
Just
you're
wait till
going to another tree.
Yeah,
That's awesome.
They flank the dining room set.
That's awesome. You know there's serious business when it's not a weekend and they're working on their trees. So it's usually just working on the weekend, right?
Yeah, but now we're under a time crunch now. So
yeah. Well, let's ask the room here. Anthony's asking, what's your prediction for the next live action adaptation? I think they said they're doing Lilo and Stitch, right? Is that ever come to fruition?
Notre Dame.
Hunchback is coming too. Yeah.
Yeah, I know Hunchback's coming. I would assume that's going to be the next one, but I don't know. They may push that off due to the actual cathedral catching fire this past year, but I hope they don't. I hope they go ahead and with the because that's one of my top 3 favorite Disney cartoons, or Disney animated movies, and I hope they really do it. It's going to be Josh Gad is producing it, so it should be real good.
Cool. Oh, you know what? I out of nowhere I saw was coming out. Like I don't know if you have an Apple TV, but they have Apple TV, the trailer app. I know. I think it's this Christmas too. There's a Cats movie. Did you see that?
Yes, it's that looks. It's got Rebel Wilson and all that. You mean like the Jennifer Hudson? I want to see that so bad. It looks really good. All it says is coming this season. It's just for one night on TV. It doesn't tell you.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Every trailer I've seen just says coming this fall or coming this. I can't remember what it is. It doesn't put it on there. But yeah, I really want that. I really want to see that. It looks really good. The other one I mentioned earlier is, have you seen Hamilton?
I haven't. No,
I haven't. It's come to San Francisco a couple times, but I haven't seen it yet.
It's coming to Indiana in 3 weeks, I think, and I'm thinking about going. I've never seen it though. I'm assuming the one that's coming here is not going to be as good as going to see it in New York or Chicago or like that. I mean, we're not like the musical, cultural Broadway capital of the world or anything, but
but that one I wouldn't doubt that it's going to be a good production, because I'll tell you, they've got a reputation to keep with that particular musical. So
it's true.
I was in the city and word had it that the Obama was still president, and he was bringing his 2 daughters to go see Hamilton. So it was very unique. It was not very quiet. They literally shut down all of Fifth Avenue, like it must have been 30 blocks. They shut it down, and they actually had, you got to love New York, to block different streets and everything. They had like the sand trucks full of sand, and they would just barricade all the sand trucks up and around the street. They escorted them right in, right down the street. I saw them drive by. Actually, I think I have video footage of it because I was in a hotel room looking out. You could see like 30 blocks down. You could see the car coming up. There's a couple cars. You didn't know who he was. And he made the turn right into Hamilton, and he took his 2 daughters to go see Hamilton. So it was not very wise. That was pretty cool.
My Hamilton story. See something about taking her for early Christmas present.
Oh, nice. That's good. Anthony's saying if they remake Indiana Jones from my generation, it would be perfect. Who would be perfect to play Indiana Jones?
I think they've already cast the guy in a previous Indiana Jones. I think he would have been phenomenal, but Harrison Ford said he'll never work with him again, and that was Shia LaBeouf. I thought he did an incredible job in the one he was in, and I thought they were going to hand off the franchise to him, but
he's just too difficult.
He's too difficult off camera to work with, but he was phenomenal on camera.
Chris Pratt.
What's that?
I say Chris Pratt.
Yeah, I was going to say Chris Pratt, but like, how many things can that guy do though?
I think he's too. He would try to make it too funny. I don't think Indiana Jones should be funny at all. That's just my opinion. But he could. You never know. Maybe he could do a really good adaptation of it and make it enjoyable.
Yeah, I don't know. I was watching this movie Saturday morning with my cousin just before the family wedding. We were at the hotel waiting for the wedding to start, and we saw Chris Pratt in this one Western, and I have no idea what the movie was, but man, he was mean.
Chris Pratt.
Yeah. Shot a guy in cold blood.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
Wasn't funny. Was not funny.
Corey said him and Steph have seen the Jersey Boys from Broadway to Vegas to Jacksonville. All have been amazing. He was talking about the traveling cast is usually pretty good. So I'm definitely going to go. I've never been to it. I really like, and people are gonna think I'm stupid, but the my favorite is Les Miserables.
I love that.
My favorite rendition is the one with Hugh Jackman and Russell Crowe. I just think that one's it's incredible.
It's a good movie.
Yep. And if you really wanted to consider this a newer musical in there as well, The Greatest Showman's by far my favorite.
Oh, that's a great film too.
Really good, definitely. We just rewatched it a couple weeks ago. It's really good. See what's going on in the chat here. A lot of fun, a lot of good questions and stuff.
Oh, Anthony, that would be incredible. Taron Egerton. He's in my top 3 favorite actors.
That's a good pick. Someone's saying Hugh Jackman is a good singer.
Yep.
Grace is a fan of you, apparently. Love Russell Crowe. Someone's feeding back there.
I just got caught up on the chat feed.
It's too funny. So I'm disappointed in the McRib locator. I'm back to that again. It's still sitting here. I'm trying to see if it updated to see if it's near me though. Nuggets.
I actually don't know what you're talking about, Stacey. She said, what about the guys from Game of Thrones? I didn't watch it, so I'm not sure. Jon Snow. Oh, you're asking about Jon Snow playing Kit Harington playing Indiana Jones. That might work. He could. Maybe even Richard Madden, I think, could, who played Robb Stark, and he also played the prince in Cinderella, the live action Cinderella movie.
Oh yeah, he'd work.
I think he would do a good job.
Yeah, that would work.
This is a second stream I've been on tonight where the host just left. Steve, do you think The Godfather is too much of a classic movie to be remade for my generation, or do you think it's possible? I'm guessing, Anthony, your generation is our generation. Maybe, I don't know how old you are. I'm not that old. So I don't think I don't think any movies are too old to be, or too much of a class to be remade. I think they would have a lot to live up to, but I think that you could always remake anything, and if, as long as you do it right.
You know, it's possible. However, they may get crucified at even the thought of it. Kind of like what happened with The Princess Bride, like about 6 weeks ago online. People were just,
they remade The Princess Bride.
They were talking about remaking The Princess Bride.
Home Alone too.
Whoever came up with the idea put it out there, and everyone on the internet just crucified the idea.
Well, it's the same thing with the Home Alone thing. That whole controversy.
Yeah, exactly. Even Cary Ellis, the star of the movie, he paraphrased one of his best lines by saying, "You know, there's a shortage of good films in this world. It'd be a shame to ruin that."
So I look, you can ruin it for sure if it's done right, though, with the right person. Oh man, I actually watched The Princess Bride Sunday. It was when I was at Walt's house. We watched it with me and him and Melissa watched it. It was on.
I just can't imagine anyone replacing Andre the Giant.
True. That, I mean, it would take a lot. Casting would have to be perfect. You're not going to. You're never going. A lot of times, you're never going to be able to match the first cast. You're just not going to be able to. But as long as it's done right and done well, I love it when they remake stuff and see a different opinion on it.
The word is reimagined. Looking at articles.
I like that movie so much that one of the names of my fantasy football teams is, my name is Inigo Montoya. And I had the picture of the guy out from the movie.
Oh man, Mandy Patinkin.
That's awesome. I'm trying to look up the article here. Well, I think Disney Plus was going to remake. I'll be looking at this article real quick. Home Alone, Night at the Museum, Cheaper by the Dozen, and Diary of a Wimpy Kid for Disney Plus.
Yeah, they're all Fox films.
Yep. Corey says,
and then this.
Corey brings up a good point. He says, so Marshmallow Man and I have been talking about who could take over for Alex Trebek when he is ready to retire. It's going to take a very specific kind of person. And he's exactly right. It would take. You can't bring Drew Carey in like they did to replace Bob Barker. It's just not going to work. You got to do better than that.
Yeah. Who would be a good replacement
for Alex Trebek?
They wouldn't retire Jeopardy, would they?
You could bring that girl in that used to Who Wants to Be a Millionaire or The Weakest Link. You are the weakest link. Goodbye. And be.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I remember.
Whatever happened to her? She was good.
I don't know. She got replaced by a Richard, or who replaced her? Somebody replaced her before it went off the air. I can't remember.
I'd even forgotten about that show. I liked it.
Hey Steve, speaking of Disney Plus, did we talk about the animatronic, the Imagineers show the other day? I don't think we did.
Oh, they put up a really, really cool preview to that.
How amazing does that show look?
Yeah, it looks incredible. Corey is
Corey, I love your idea.
Yes, perfect. Corey, absolutely. That would be brilliant.
Perfect.
Neil Patrick Harris would be. He's one of my favorite actors. He would be perfect for Jeopardy.
Pam saying, or wait, hold on, what's that?
Tom Bergeron.
Grace saying Anderson Cooper, Jim Parsons.
Stacy Rogers says Tom Bergeron. Stacy, I remember seeing Tom Bergeron in person when he was hosting the Hollywood Squares, and he was very entertaining, even off camera.
Yeah, he's Classic Amusement Park says Jim Parsons, and Corey says I don't think they could afford Jim Parsons. He's probably right.
No. Tom Bergeron, how many things could that guy do? Yeah, I think I'm trying to think.
I got you, Anthony.
I always feel like Alex Trebek is like just a smart guy, you know what I mean? So like I think I love Neil Patrick Harris, but I don't know if he would be that type of person who would be like, you know, sharp as a tack, to be honest. I don't know.
The only thing
what's going on?
That is he would try to bring comedy into it, and I just don't think
Right.
That's what you want comedy for. But when you watch him,
that's a good point.
That's part of makes him so good is that comedy. But he would be incredible at it for sure.
By the way, I'm sorry before. Thank you for holding the fort down, Steve. I hit back or something on my browser. Did that ever happen to you during the live stream?
I don't. I generally try to catch it once we hit start. So
you know, it just knocked me out, and I went back to the stream, and you guys were still streaming, and I wasn't added to the broadcast, so I added the broadcast again.
You can't hit the back arrow at all. It'll take you completely out of StreamYards. It'll take you to the previous screen beforehand.
It still is on though, so thanks, guys.
And I agree. Corey says Tom Bergeron, he would be good, but he's older, and they need somebody with longevity that could do the show for a while.
He's busy with Dancing with the Stars anyway, so you know.
Yeah,
Corey said Neil was a freaking 13-year-old doctor. How much smarter can you get?
Oh, so Corey said it too. I didn't know if he said it first. So I didn't see that comment with the. There it is. It's a little delayed on me. Yeah, I don't tell you about it. Doogie Howser. You know what's funny? Neil Patrick Howser, whatever. Then he was good as Doogie Howser, but then like when he was on, you know, his personality didn't shape until he was on
How I Met Your Mother.
How I Met Your Mother. Yeah. So. It's too funny. I'm good at acting, I'm pretty sure. Burger 1 Billion, I think you'd be a great host of Jeopardy. I'd say it too. You know, it's Burger 1 Billion, Steve. I don't know if you know his full name, Burger 1 Billion.
Oh, okay.
So, did you hear what I said earlier too, Steve, when you were on the stream and you were in the chat? I was thanking you for properly saying Rachel's full name, and I appreciate it. So, every time you say it, I crack up. So, it's good. Like, Steve knows Rachel. He could just say Rachel, but no Steve. He says the full name, and I appreciate it. So, and then he'll like 2 people later, it's like, and Rob Fuzz is here, and Rob Fuzz's biggest fan. Like it just cracked me up every time you say it. So thank you so much.
So I'm getting ready to redo my background. I don't know what I'm going to do yet, but I want to. We don't need to do that again. So I don't know. I think I'm going to take all these little things back. I want to pull this back so it gets closer, so people ask me all the time what's back there, and it's hard to see. And I want to get. I got Corey's shirt right here framed, and I want to get it. He signed it for me. I want to get it in a full. I want to get it in a full frame so it's not folded up in there. But I don't know. I want it to be. It's busy back there, and I need it to be not as busy.
I think you should have Corey just standing in the background anytime you're streaming.
I would do it if Corey Corey, just stand back there and not move. I'd be happy.
Right. You know, it's funny because I would probably go to Steve and ask, "Hey, Steve, is there any company that does like you can take a picture and do the full cardboard cutouts?" Go ask Steve that.
You can also do them, or you can do the what's the ones you stick on the wall? The
yeah.
Oh yeah,
the wall stickers. I don't know what they're called.
Ones. What are they called?
My wife works with the company.
I've got some in there. I don't even know what they're called.
Sports stickers. Sports. Let's see who gets it first.
Corey got it. Fathead.
Flatheads. That's it.
Oh, fathead.
Oh, fat. FAT. Yeah, fatheads. Yeah.
Fatheads.
A Corey twirl fathead would be unbelievable.
Dude, and just do his head. You can get them they're like 3 or 4 feet. I mean, his will be like.
Hold on, I gotta get the full size.
But can you imagine
the hair alone?
You just need one of
Corey with his hair back there.
No, you see what would happen is the fathead would be like the sticker, and then like his hair is so big, like it would be another sticker. So you would have to put the one sticker on, and you never do that. Like you would have to combine the 2 stickers. Like it'd be so cool.
Or I could get a fat head and put troll hair on it. Like you know how troll balls have hair on them. I could get Corey hair on it just to let it.
It's too funny. You know, I love. You know what combination I love? The Corey Meets World and the Mickey View. Is Mickey Views? Is that it? Mickey. Braden, yeah. Braden and Corey like make such a good combination because he's like a mini Corey, kind of like, I don't know.
He's mini, yeah.
I like that.
They're both good guys. I've been fortunate enough to meet both of them. So
Braden he's like a little shy with the live stream, but he's fun to see. Like I saw the other day, he was going to Epcot to buy like an Epcot jacket. And it was like one of those cool, like, I don't know, like a retro kind of jackets. It was just so funny. So. James Franco.
He wouldn't be bad either. Franco would be decent.
Who's James Franco?
You don't know James Franco?
No.
He's an actor. He's a really good actor. You would know him as soon as you saw him. He's in Pineapple Express. He's the one in the movie where whatever that number of hours is, where the guy was stuck with his arm and he had to cut it off.
Oh yeah, I know him. Yeah, he's intelligent. I didn't realize he was intelligent.
Oh, I don't. It doesn't. You don't have to be intelligent to host that show. You just got to be able to read.
But Anthony's saying he's intelligent.
Oh,
he is.
No. Anthony's saying he has a PhD from Yale.
Oh, okay, got it.
I think he's saying.
Okay, yeah. No, Frank. He's pretty rough. Yeah, I agree, Corey. I don't think that's a really good. He's like a stoner kind of guy. He was in that was he in that movie like
the end of the world thing. It was called
like that one with the dad or something like that, and the daughter. What was that one? My son.
Yes, it was Bryan Cranston. I think played the dad.
Yeah, that movie's great. That's a funny movie.
I can't remember what it is. It was funny.
Yeah,
James Franco was in that Stephen King adaptation that was done on Hulu too, wasn't he?
I don't know.
11/22/63.
Corey put it together as a puzzle.
Oh, nice.
Corey.
That's what I need.
Too much allegations, right?
And that is something you can do. I'd have to get written permission from Corey, but you can make your own puzzles. You can send in photos, and they'll make puzzles.
That's awesome.
Imagine getting a big puzzle, Corey, gluing it together and sticking it on the back.
That's awesome.
Damn, that is a great idea.
I love you have to get permission from him. So, Corey, here you go. Can Steve have permission to make a puzzle from you too? He wasn't Spider-Man. You're right. So up real time. It's been raining all day. It says it's going to rain now, but it's been raining all day, which is bizarre. So
he was Franco was in one of the first Tobey Maguire Spider-Mans. He played
right.
He played Willem Dafoe's son.
Right. I thought that's who it was, but I would never predict him for no offense, but I would never pick him for Jeopardy. I don't know.
Again, all you gotta do is be able to read, and you got to. The other problem, the problem is you got to be able to stay on point, because that's why comedy wouldn't work in it at all, because you would not get through the questions. Alex is on topic. I say on topic. He's on it the entire show, and sometimes they don't get through all the questions.
Right.
So you got to be able to stay focused and read the questions without trying to interject anything in between.
That movie was called Ornament Down. That movie is called "Why Him?" ? That's a bad title of a movie because it was a good movie. So. Right, you remember that, Steve? Why Him?
Oh yeah, yeah. I remember it now.
That's it. The one with Bryan Cranston. He's like hugging the daughter. Yep. It was a good movie. I saw it on a plane. It was funny.
Stacy says that Shep.
Oh, Stacy just said it too. Thanks, Stacy. I had to look it up. She said it.
Oh, I got it from Stacy. I read it. That's why I saw it.
Oh, okay. Shep could be the host of Alex Trebek.
You would get 3 questions per round done.
It'd be like a 10-hour show, but he would do good.
Yeah, he'd give the editors some real work there.
Take care, Burger 1 Billion. Good seeing you. You guys have to go. You guys good? Go a little bit longer if you guys want. But...
I go to bed about 2 o'clock. So.
Okay, Walt's asking, Arnie, how many trees do you have? We're doing 26 trees this year.
Wow. You did ask earlier. I'm sorry about that.
That's okay.
Sorry, Walt. I missed that. Bill Murray for host any game show. I love Bill Murray. It just seems like he's just done. I don't know. I don't think he's doing anything. Oh, so Anthony's asked me, did I watch the Mr. Rogers biopic? No, I see now. If you guys know me, I fall asleep a lot. And I was on a plane. I started watching it. I think I fell asleep after like 10 minutes. I was just tired. So I wanted to see the Mr. Rogers. I do want to see it. I'll tell you what, that's another movie that looks kind of cool. The Mr. What is it? Can You Be My Neighbor? Is that it? Is that the name of the movie with Tom Hanks?
Oh, is that the one with Tom Hanks?
Yeah. I saw the commercial. It was during one of the football games the other day. It looks really good. I'm psyched about it. But yeah, I have not seen it. I do want to see it. I want to see it. So.
Mike says he can't wait for the YouTube tree with the Instagram garland.
Well, here, let me show you something. This right here is a blank.
Oh.
And we have about 30 or 40 of these things. We're going to be making these into the ornaments that are going to hang on the tree.
That's awesome.
Nice.
Yeah, so each one, get your logos ready. The logos are going to go on the tree on these ornaments.
Wow, that's pretty cool.
How do we contribute to that? Can we contribute to that?
Well, what do you mean?
Well, can I send a picture of me with like my logo or something? Or like, I don't know. What do you guys need stuff? Or
if you'd like a picture there instead of the logo that you have for your YouTube channel, sure. But we're usually going to take the logos from the YouTube channel. So Steve's, where it says All Things Fun, Steve's World, that's going to be Steve's ornament.
I've got to change my logo.
I was just looking at the logo the other day. I was like, Steve is not changing the logo.
Yeah, I've got to change that logo.
Like it though.
Not till next year. I'll wait till January.
And Doug is looking at getting some kind of an angel to sit on top. He's going to put flower stickers on it for Donna.
Anthony, I've done a lot of streams about my favorite movie of all time. So if you go back on my channel, go check it out.
Yeah, mine change depending on what day it is, but they all stay relatively the same. I think
me too.
Return of the King, Lord of the Rings, Return of the King is my favorite movie of all time.
Steve watched me Steve watched me. What's my list 3 of my favorite movies, Steve? I bet you Steve could do it because he's incredible.
Oh, geez, you got like 400 though.
Well, you know what I like.
Jaws
is top 10, yes.
Yeah, and let's see here. Did you have The Godfather in yours? I think too.
I did not. No, Frankie did.
Frankie had it. Okay, which was that I was surprised that Frankie has Godfather next. I didn't think he was old enough to know what The Godfather was. Man, I can't remember. It's been so long. I know you like Jaws, and I knew you like.
So smart Stevie is. He'll get it like too much.
Yeah, give me a second. I'll think of them. I know they're in there. What you like? One of the Star Wars movies?
Yeah.
Empire Strikes Back too.
I like those, but I think Star Wars was just in general.
Oh, in general. It's been a while, man. I can't remember. I remember doing my Disney tag off of yours. That was the first real tag I'd ever done. That was fun.
They want to know what our favorite worst movies are.
Oh, I know what my worst movie is. It kind of sounds dirty. I don't know if I should say it on here, but it's a Tom Green film. I guess it is Don't take us the wrong way. The title of the film is called Freddy Got Fingered.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
It is
Yeah.
ridiculous. It's the only movie I have ever shut off. I'll give anything a shot, and it's the only movie I've ever shut off and did not finish.
I walked out of Sheena, Queen of the Jungle.
Nah, I don't know what that is.
Horrible film, just awful film.
I just don't watch horrible movies. Life's too short for me at this point. I just don't. I love Rotten Tomatoes. I love going on there, and I just avoid them at all. What's that, Arnie?
Oh, this?
It's a glow stick, isn't it?
Yep.
Wishing Wand. Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, Wishing Wand from Disneyland. That was for Y2K. They handed everyone.
And that's going on the tree.
Wow. Are those one use? Are those one use things?
Yep, one use thing, but I still have 2 of them.
Nice.
Not used.
Nope, they're just Christmas ornament now.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it was. They passed them out on Y2K because they were afraid that the lights were going to go out all over Disneyland at midnight. Never happened. So instead of keeping them, a lot of people just threw them into the moat of Sleeping Beauty Castle. The water was glowing at the end of the night. Pretty cool.
That's awesome. Wish you had a picture of that.
No doubt.
Burger 1B, his iPad Pro is dying. That's happened before.
Oh man.
This is an interesting fact. Stacy said she Googled who would replace Alex Trebek. I finally found out an article. Ken Jennings would be perfect. Is that the all-time winner?
He was. I don't know if he still is anymore. I think
but he's definitely a good choice for it.
Yeah.
He's got the right personality and the smarts for it. I think that's a good choice.
Yep.
Not to mention the audience already loves him.
Yeah.
I liked Howard the Duck growing up, and that was coveted as one of the worst movies of all time, but I actually liked it.
Well,
Howard the Duck.
I remember
Howard the Duck is. Did you know it's Marvel?
Back then, I think I did, but yeah, but I think they're gonna. Well,
Marvel.
It is.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, it's definitely a Marvel character. So I guess I knew that. Yeah, I used to collect the comic books. Believe it or not, once I heard it was coming out, I started buying them. I was kind of into the comic and everything, and I was just like, "Yeah, this movie."
That is a remake I could get behind.
Oh yeah, and I remember loving that movie, and I'm afraid if I go rewatch it again, it's been a long time. I'm afraid if I go rewatch it again, I'll hate it. So I'm going to continue to like it.
Yeah, I think it was. Don't even bother. So this guy that was close his record got beat. No, Steve, I'm sorry, I interrupted your puzzle. I feel bad.
Yeah.
How far into that was? I'm so fascinated with your puzzle thing. And by the way, the Twitter posted an awesome seeing all your different puzzles.
That was, I think it was Jeff's or a Desired Dream. I think it was his idea. I don't know. I had a lot of people ask me to do it, and so I pulled down as many as I could grab before the stream and showed them, and everybody liked it. And I couldn't believe it was as popular as it is, but it's by far my best postings on Twitter and Instagram.
Yeah. And I enjoy that. That was one of my favorite streams, believe it or not, your puzzle. And I know I've been wanting to see your puzzle stuff.
Well, thank you.
Anthony, say if we like horror movies, I'm not a big fan of the scary horror movies. I do like I'm checking out the game here. So
I did watch The Birds a long time. He mentioned Alfred Hitchcock. I did watch.
Yeah, I love Alfred. I do love Alfred Hitchcock though.
That was more suspenseful than horror.
I like the suspenseful films from Hitchcock.
Yeah, I like suspense. I don't really dig horror movies that much.
Neither do I. Neither does Doug.
Hey, Blue Nose. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, I'm not a big fan. So how do you and Doug differ, Arnie? Do you guys differ a lot? Who's older?
I am actually.
Okay. By
10 years.
Yeah.
10 years. I thought you guys were twins. You're not twins?
I think I know how. I think I know how. You talking about Doug? Or you talking about Ben?
I'm Ben.
Oh, Ben.
Ben. Who's older? You or Ben?
No, I'm older than Ben.
By how long?
That's why he's named A. And the other
I mean, I knew you were older.
That's right.
Sorry about that. I didn't mean to say that. I meant your brother, though. So, what is your difference? I'm sorry.
30 minutes.
30 minutes? Wow.
30 minutes. My mom passed out on the delivery table.
Oh wow!
Wow, that's crazy. Did she know she was having twins?
We got to get this baby out. She says, "I've already heard the baby crying. What's going on?" So,
did she know she was having twins?
No, not even the doctor knew.
Yeah, it's funny because I actually visited my aunt, and my dad's a twin, And I found this out this weekend. And my aunt, I'm a junior, so my dad's name is Robert, and my aunt's name is Roberta. So, and she was telling us the story that her mother didn't know that she was having twins, and they had names for boys and girls and everything. And once the twins came out, she was at a loss for a name, which was I found bizarre, and I never heard this story before. So I found out that a complete stranger, a nurse, named my dad and named my aunt. And my dad never told me this story. I just found it out this weekend. So a complete stranger kind of named me too, because I'm a junior. So kind of in that way. So kind of interesting. So
yeah, well, our names
there
are
you
A
go.
and B because when we were born, they did not have names picked out for two.
Oh,
They had
so it's
one.
kind of the same situation.
Same situation, yeah. So they came up
Wow.
with names that started with A and B because that's how we were labeled in the hospital.
And then you guys have a sister, right?
Yep, a sister,
Okay.
an older sister, and an older brother.
Okay. Interesting. Very cool. Very neat. So yeah, it's cool. And do you guys think alike and everything? What is the whole thing with twins and everything? Like, do you guys know what you're thinking, or like, is that true? Or Steve, what are the things you hear about twins over the year? I'm just curious.
What have I heard about twins?
Yeah, like the
They have
things.
kind of weird intuition that they can't actually sense each other, but I don't know if that's true or not.
Okay, Steve, next time you talk to Ben, mention the word shoehorn.
Shoehorn?
Yeah.
Where's Ben when you need him?
You know what? Hold on. Don't say I have Ben on my show next Monday. I'm just going to ask him about shoehorn.
Ask him about shoehorn, and I guarantee he will tell you, oh, that's from an episode of Dick Van Dyke.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, me and my brother are 4 years apart, but we still kind of have that kind of thing too. We were talking about our karate instructor when we were little kids this week, and we knew every little detail about him too. It was so funny. Such stuff like that. So Stacy's saying my aunt had twins and had no idea she was having twins. One baby was behind her, and the other one was she was having one big baby.
That's how we were. Vince, we were in sync even in utero.
Yeah, but back then they didn't know. They just didn't know, and like they didn't know the sex of your child either. You know, that wasn't a thing. So that's cool. Hey, Marguerite, welcome to the stream. Saying, my dad's a twin. Yeah, my dad's a twin too. So Robert and Roberta. So Battlefield Earth. Yeah, that's a bad movie. I did not see that movie, so I refuse to see that.
I've never seen that one either.
What else? Good night, Burger 1 Billion. Before you're bad, guys. I like the original Monsters. Yeah, I like the Universal Monsters. I agree. The spoof, The Burbs. That was a pretty good movie. Tom Hanks is in that, right?
Yep.
Howard Duck in Walmart earlier today. What a coincidence, Marguerite. I can't believe you saw Howard the Duck, that original bad movie. That's funny. Yeah, I heard Doug say Arnie and Ben have a twin brain. What does that mean? Doug says you and Arnie have a twin brain.
It's true. We think a lot alike. Growing up together, you experience a lot of things at the same time. So you've got a lot of memory imprints. So yeah, we do think a lot alike on a lot of things.
That's awesome. Like, do you ever get hurt? Well, my aunt does this too about my dad. Like, she said she felt like a pain or something like that, and it wound up my dad got hurt or something like that, which is kind of bizarre, but she said that too. I don't know if that's ever happened.
It happened a couple of times where I had this feeling of something's wrong. And yeah, Ben had either had a real bad day or had gotten hurt.
Wow. That's interesting. There's a whole stream there too.
Yeah.
All right, guys. We went about 90 minutes. I appreciate you guys coming on. So much fun. Thank you guys so much. I just love going on, doing a surprise stream, and let's see where the stream takes us. It's gone in many interesting directions this week, or today's stream. This stream has gone in many interesting directions about the stuff of the week. Yeah, definitely. That was my point. So, but let's recap here. Steve's going to do a McDonald's McRib challenge.
Mm-hmm.
He's done 10 already. I don't know. You think you would want to do it, Steve? I think it would be fun.
Oh, I do it. Yeah, I would. If people didn't watch the Beverly Challenge and know that I'll put myself through pain to win something, then yeah, I'll pretty much do anything. So,
what else we learned?
I like the idea of the puzzle stream a whole lot better. The puzzle challenge.
Puzzle challenge would be awesome, Corey. Corey, thanks you for keeping me company while you edit. Corey's awesome. Thank you so much, Corey.
Thank you, Corey.
I love that idea of the puzzle challenge, though. That's a fantastic idea.
Oh yeah,
that'd be awesome. I would do it, but I'd embarrass myself so much. So
we'd have to
I'm
do
just
it.
really bad.
We'd have to do it like maybe we could do it as a fundraiser stream because it'd take a few hours depending on the puzzle size.
Yeah.
All right, and I'm documenting this right now, guys. I'm documenting this, and Steve, I want a little part of it. I want to be part of it, a little bit of it. So, the StevesWorld Christmas special, and in the StevesWorld Christmas special is the puzzle challenge. It's the McRib. It's the McRib challenge.
Just doing challenges at one time.
Puzzle, like you put together the puzzle, like it kind of like your telethon. I just call Steve the telethon man because marathon's funny, but telethon is even funnier. Like the Jerry Lewis telethon. It could be like the StevesWorld Christmas telethon, and it's like a 4 hour. You know, you've done 4 hours. That's easy for you. So
4 hours.
4 hours, and every hour is you talk and you have guests on and everything. And every hour, it's like, what hours the McRibs? Well, you probably have to do that towards the end because I would imagine you're not going to be really doing good after that.
I could just,
after consuming that much meat, you'd probably want to go pass out somewhere.
Yeah, you could do a marathon stream of just sleeping, but no, just
been done before.
just joking.
What is? I've actually seen people stream.
I have no idea why. Let's just move on from it.
Stacey said that a cousin went ER because she was having terrible stomach pain. They told her she was in labor. Said, "What? I had no idea I was pregnant." Actually, my cousin's wife had the same thing. She did not know she was pregnant. So that is, I've heard of that too. Believe it or not. So I wasn't going to bring it up, but Stacey brought it up. So
that's odd because my niece says that her the girl that she's carrying right now is doing flip flops in the middle of the night. So, there's no doubt in her mind that there is something moving inside her.
We do not do sleeping streams.
For sure, Stacey, for sure.
I think I have to do a Christmas show too, but I think Steve is just so much good stuff that Steve can do, and I think it'll just come up and maybe the final hour would be.
Steve, this is what we do. Corey, supply us the McRibs. Doug will cook them. Steve, you eat them while I'm working around a tree.
Well, but Doug's gonna wind up sneaking them in and eating them. But he can't cook the ribs and not eat them. He loves them just as much as I do.
That's true.
Now that'd be good. I'm down for anything. Now you guys got me intrigued, and I got to start thinking about it now because it's right around the corner. So, plus we got Vlogmas coming up. I did it last year, survived it, did the whole entire thing. It whooped my butt, but I'm going to do it again this year. So I'm not sure what I'm going to do this year. But
you can do a Lego. You can put together Legos too.
I did that last year.
Oh, that's a good one.
Very nice.
I did
the Christmas special, the StevesWorld Christmas special.
I did last year for Vlogmas. I did all 25 Disney Lego brickheads. These little guys back, or they're way over there now, or they're down there in the bottom row. But I did those last year, so
that's awesome.
You're
talking about the mystery baby, Stacey's cousin. It's just funny. It's not funny, but it's unbelievable. That's awesome, Steve.
You guys get your tickets for the opening day of Star Wars yet?
Well, yeah, I was going down that path before. I just kind of forgot about it. I'm gonna go back and watch your stream that you guys were talking about the trailer too.
It was the incredible trailer. I couldn't believe it.
Opening week.
I have a group of people that go every year, so we've gotten to see. This will be our 5th Star Wars movie that we saw together. We saw, the last 2. We saw Rogue One and we saw Solo, and then this will be the 5th one. And we call it. I can't believe it's 5 years now. We call it our Rebel Alliance. We have a little text group. We call it the Rebel Alliance. Yeah. And my wife's niece's husband, Vito, he's unbelievable. He's a great guy. We thought it was last week and we were like going nuts and everything. And then we realized that we saw it was this Monday. And then as soon as he got at like 8:00, as soon as he got the email, he went in and he got us. We're not, it's in like RPX theater, Steve. Do you know what? It's not.
Yeah, we have RPX in my.
It's a bigger theater. Yeah, we bit the bullet. We got 10 tickets for that, and he got at 8:00 on the button. He was so happy and everything. So we have a brand new $4 million movie theater, like 10 minutes from my house, and we're gonna go see it there. So yeah, I guess Steve got it too. So
Yeah, I bought a movie pass, so I pay $18 a month, and I can watch unlimited movies, and there's no blackout movies or blackout dates. So like it cost me nothing to I got my Star Wars tickets already, but
cool.
but I got them for 8 o'clock on opening day or whatever,
Great.
8 p.m. But I'm thinking about giving those up because we've got something else we're thinking about trying to do, and that is I'm thinking about flying out to Massachusetts, trying to get Zip to come down to Shep's place along with Meg.
Oh, cool.
I'll go watch Star Wars, and then we're kind of going to cheat a little bit, but thinking about we're all doing the virtual half marathon for Star Wars. They'll have virtual half, but it doesn't technically start till January 1st. It goes to March 31st, and you can run it at any time. So we're thinking about flying out there. Night, Corey. See you, buddy. Think about flying out there, all going to watch Star Wars, and then doing our virtual marathon at the same time, and then and then I don't know. We're trying to work it out. We'll see.
That's a good idea. Yeah. That's cool. Arnie, did you guys going to see the movie?
Yeah, we're gonna go see it on Sunday morning. We usually see Sunday morning around here because we're usually pretty busy on Friday nights doing various things. But as far as Sunday morning, that's generally the best thing. We have showings around here usually around 8 o'clock in the morning. So.
Oh wow.
Yeah. Cool. Yeah, to get 10 people together, like opening night's just a little crazy. I'm happy you're going, Steve, but you get 10 people on open night, it's a little crazy. And then usually Friday's great. So we usually do it about Saturday. And I want to do it early. So we're going 11:20 on that Saturday, so which isn't bad. So
no, yeah. No. I just it's a lot easier with 2 people and it is with 10 for sure.
Yeah, so we're excited. The trailer's awesome. So I'm going to watch Force Awakens and the last 2 movies I'm going to watch this weekend because I'm just stoked. I want to start watching it. So I don't know. I want to go back and watch all the movies again, but I've done recently.
There's also it's not showing up on mine yet. It shows up on mine, but there's no time for it. They're having a Star Wars marathon where they're showing you every Star Wars film in order from starting with the prequels, not going backwards. And you can watch them. I want to say somebody told me it was like 21 hours long, but it's on my phone on my app. But there's no. It says when you go to click on it, there's no show times.
How do you even do that? Like you could sit in the theater 21 hours? That's a Christmas special.
I would.
I would.
I love Star Wars. I mean, obviously you got
the event for me.
So Steve was on the chat earlier too with that Star Destroyer. Steve, would you think you would ever get that?
Oh wow! So yeah, I was at the Lego store a couple weeks ago, and I walked in and I was looking at it, just kind of walking in the Lego store. I stopped dead in my tracks and went back again. I was like, "That's huge!" And I went back and looked at it. It's bigger than the Millennium. You get 2 versions of the Falcon. It's bigger than the big version of the Millennium Falcon. Yeah. I mean, I could see them. You asked me about the price. I could see them pricing it the same as that at $799. I think this one's going to be more though, man. It's so impressive. It's like 4 feet long. It's huge.
It is huge. Look cool.
Yeah,
I was thinking of you, Steve. I'm like, Steve would do that. I was thinking about the Lego store today. I'm like, Steve would do that. That was so cool.
I bet it's.
What's the biggest one you ever did?
I don't know. I have to think about that.
Did you ever get the Steamboat one?
I've got it, but I haven't done it yet. My niece has this one, which I don't know why it's sitting underneath my desk. This is probably her coolest one that she's ever done. It's 1,124 pieces, but it's an amusement park. Oops, sorry.
Wait, hold on a second. I gotta put this full screen. Whoa, that's so cool.
It actually has a roller coaster and everything's light up, and it's not terrible. But it's and in the back of it looks like this. She did this one. It's got a Ferris wheel and some other things in it. But this is probably, like I said, the coolest one she has. It's got some bricks light up too. So
that's cool.
But as far as the biggest one, I have honestly no idea what my biggest one is. I like the smaller one a lot better. Yeah, that's the one I want. Is that the castle? Yeah, I want that one too.
That's the biggest one we've done.
I want that one for sure.
How long did it take you guys to do that?
It took about a week to do it, and when we did, it was several nights that we did. We actually did a time lapse of that one.
Oh, nice.
Oh, I got to see that. That's
awesome. Yeah. By the way, that's some of Doug's handiwork from today.
Hold on.
What is the castle?
Oh, the wreath on the fireplace.
Oh, I see it. I see it.
The castle is starting to get discontinued. It's getting harder and harder for it to find.
Yeah, you better pick it up.
Hurry up and get it then.
It's getting harder and harder to find.
Is it about $400, something like that? $350, $400?
It was $350. We had
it was $430.
we picked it up. It was $350 at the time.
Yeah.
No. The castle was $350.
Train's like $350.
The castle is like 300. The train set is now about 340.
That looks cool too.
The lady was telling me in the store like something about the Legos VIP, and it was on sale, and I'm like, I'm not buying that. I wish I could.
Yeah, you can buy the Lego castle at Walmart for $470.
Okay.
And then but you can get it on eBay for $279. But I wouldn't. I'm going to Walmart. So.
Yeah, guaranteed get all those pieces.
Yeah. That's awesome. All right, guys. Very cool. Pepper Tree Villa, of course. You want to talk about your channel? Give you a little plug?
Sure. Monday nights, 7 p.m. Pacific, 10 p.m. Eastern, right after Meg. We do PTV Live. We talk about anything Disney, baking, cooking, TV, and Christmas. And then Ben does his live show, his Life with Ben every Thursday, and I every day, daily dose of Disney, giving you this day in Disney history.
Yeah. Of course, my partner channel there, StevesWorld. If you guys don't know this guy, every Monday, 8 o'clock. I could do your plug, but go ahead.
We just do every Monday at 8 o'clock. This week, I actually have Ben from Pepper Treeville on. I'm doing another Getting to Know You episode with Ben, and I've got him on. And then Wednesdays with This and That. Saturdays with Walt and Melissa. Or I'm just Walt from Mouse Talk with our sports show. So, and I am thinking about revamping everything there is to do with my channel. So not everything, but I want to get a lot of new content, a lot of different ideas, and some more local stuff here.
Around all your free time, right?
With all my free time, yeah, sure. And I want a new logo. So, yeah, we're figuring it out.
That's awesome. That's fun. Hey, I wanted to ask you. Now you're I'm talking. Why were you in the other room when you were at Walt's house the other day? Just there's a tight spot in there, or
no, it's we wanted to be on two different ones.
Why were you in the other room
on our, I'm getting bad feedback. Is that me?
I think that's already.
We wanted to be on two separate ones, and his office is actually not that easy. It'd be difficult for us to both be in there. Plus, we didn't want to pick up feedback from each other on our own. So we want to be in separate.
Already. That was just so funny. I sent Steve the screen capture too when Walt walked in and you turned around. I'm streaming. That was awesome.
We were trying to figure out a way to do it, and that's what he came up with. I was sitting there thinking, I said, I could just get up and start walking around and then kind of turn around and then Walt be in the background as I was carrying my laptop around. He said, I got a better idea, and it worked out pretty good. So
it was really funny. That was so fun. So it was a good show. It was awesome. And your stream Monday was great. All of your pictures and everything with that train museum and everything. It was so much fun.
Yeah, I had such a great time down there. It was awesome.
Yeah, definitely check out. And then I love when Steve does my plug too, when he talks about my channel. He's like, Rob streams every Friday. I don't know if it's 4 or 4:30. I don't know.
Don't you alternate? One shows at 4 and the other one's at 4:30. I just never know.
Yeah, but when I do Frankie Friday, like, because he gets home from school at like 3:30, so it's like it's just a pain in the ass. And then we finally go on 4:30, and then my Brits don't want to go later than 4:30. They want to go at 4, so that's why when we do Pub Talk, we go at 4. So.
Pub Talk at 4 and Frankie Fridays at 4:30.
Exactly.
I never know which one's coming up each Friday.
Steve describes it. Every time you say it, it cracks me up. It's so funny. It's like, I don't know, it's 4:30. I don't know. It's just check it out. 4:30.
Look for Rob at Fridays around 4 o'clock.
And every time, thank you so much, Steve. I always appreciate whenever you give the plugs.
I got to get out of here.
So, yeah, we are out of here too. We're gonna get out of here too. Where are you going, Artie? Everything all right? What are you saying? I guess Artie's quiet. All right, we're gonna get out of here. Goodbye, everyone. Take care, Steve. Thank you, Arnie.
Actually,
Thank you guys
Doug's
so much
asking me
for
some
coming on.
questions about some stuff, so I got to get out of here.
All right. Take care, Arnie. Thank you so much for coming. Thank you, Steve.
Thank you.
Everyone, smash that like button, subscribe. Thank you guys so much. Have a great night, guys. I'll be back soon. Dissonance tomorrow, 9 o'clock on Zippy Do Edge channel. So definitely check it out. Thanks, guys. Take care. I hear the feedback.